Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Popmaster here. Hope you all are doing well. And as you can probably tell, we are actually on a bit of a road trip right now because we are going to, guess where? Funko Hollywood. I've been wanting to go there for a very long time, ever since the store first opened. I've been to the HQ a couple times up in Everett, but I've never been to Funko Hollywood. So this is really exciting, and I have a lot of content planned. We're going to do a pop-in video as well as a video with the whole pop yourself thing. It's going to be great. So anyways, guys, let's go, and I'll see you there. Alright. Wow, this place is amazing. Alright, so I might have found the very last cart that they had in here. Sorry if it's a bit hard to hear, but we are definitely getting a photo op with the Groot, for sure. Wow, right as you walk in, that is an actual waterfall. Right at the front, they have a bunch of the Pride Pops, so like Mickey, Wally, Stormtrooper, Tina Belcher as well. Mickey Mouse, I think I already said that. BB-8 is over here, but I'm not kidding. There is a mountain of them. Here's a look at some of the apparel that they have in the store. This is the main shirt that they have here. It's the Funko Hollywood shirt. It's all gray, established in 2019. The Freddie Funko director's chair. They also have this Funko Hollywood shirt right here in this sort of neon color, as well as the Freddie Funko with the soda t-shirt. And then here's a list of some of the exclusive pops. I'm not sure if they have any of these in stock at the moment, but there you go. It's only of 2 per person. Here are some of the other shirts. And actually, here are some of the exclusives right here. They have the MTV Moon Person all gold, as well as Megan Rapinoe. So that's pretty cool. We're now in the Harry Potter land. They have a lot of different stuff. Wow, look at that. I'm entering a different room. They have a bunch of Fortnite pops here, including some of the older vinyls, which is awesome. Loot Llama right there. Some more at the top here. There's a random Marvel one. And also we have some PUBG pops as well, the Lone Survivor, and then some Crunchyroll ones are on the side as well. They have plenty of apparel and mystery minis kind of scattered throughout the actual store. As you might be able to tell by the music, we're actually in the Star Wars area right now. Here's the first shelf. They have a bunch of the Bad Batch pops here, the newer ones. So this is a new version of Wrecker, not the old one. They also have Tech, and then Crosshair down here as well. I actually already ordered these, so I won't be picking any of them up today. But they also have Ahsoka here with the 2 lightsabers. I might get this one. And then this Bo-Katan t-shirt, which I actually really wanted, but I missed out on it online. So I will probably be picking this one up. It looks really awesome. Some more Star Wars stuff over here. Pop pins, of course. A lot of the Empire Strikes Back line is present here as well. Here's an awesome photo op right here and right here. And then of course we have a lot of the older concept series stuff right here. So that's awesome. I really like all of it. Have some Game of Thrones as well. Some shirts. Other stuff here. So I'm all alone in the DC section right now. This looks pretty awesome. It's like a Hall of Justice replica. Like all the superheroes right here. It looks great. Love the Superman suspended right there. And over here they have a couple of some newer and older DC pops. So we got Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, as well as the Joker from Arkham Asylum. That's a pretty old one. I think it's vaulted actually. And then over here you see the more Batman stuff. And also we got the original Superman pop, which looks pretty awesome, even though it's really old. And also some of the comic book covers. Okay, let's go. I found the pops for the Suicide Squad, which was one of the main reasons I was super excited about coming here. So they have Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Harley Quinn the dress, Polka Dot Man, Rick Flag. I think pretty much all of them actually. And then there's some other DC stuff kind of scattered around here as well. Also some Birds of Prey products, which are pretty awesome too, but not too interested in those right now. But I really want these. a Marilyn Monroe. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Here's a look at a couple of the ad icons. There we go. Tony the Tiger, of course. Lucky Charms. Time Crunch shirt. Here's the other white one, and here's some more right there. Right next to the exclusive thing, which is actually right on the other side of this wall, I found a lot of the older Funko Shop exclusives. So you have some of the Freddy Funko vinyl figures at the top, and then Vlad the Impaler right here. As well as some fantastic plastic figures you never see, like Big Al, Chet, Gil right there as well. And then there's also the Gnome from the Pop Mist line, Sharon Needles, and then a couple of the Huckleberry Hound 10-inch pops. So really great selection here, to be totally honest, as well as some of the newer pops like the Candyland and Weedle things from ECCC this year, and then the Lucky Charms exclusive, which is like the box art basically as a pop, and then a bunch of the Tony the Tiger ad icons, which are pretty cool as well. I thought I would show off some of the Wetmore Forest products as well. They have a lot of plushies as well as some t-shirts and other things over there, like also some Paka Pakas. And I have never seen these in a store before. They're actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if we're going to get any today, but because I've gotten so much other stuff already. But yeah, it's still great to see. We also have a bunch of the older Wetmore Forest figures, even though we're not actually in the Wetmore Forest, which is kind of cool. So there's all of them here. I think the only one I have here is the Slog and Grub, but other than that, there's those, and they also have a bunch of these Spring Series ones at the top here. So if you're looking for that, come to Funko Hollywood and you'll find them. Alright, so I just got back from Funko Hollywood, and all I have to say is, oh my gosh, that place is amazing. There's pops everywhere, there's plenty of photo ops, and the employees there are more than ready to help you out with whatever you need. So just do yourself a favor, and if you can, go down there. You will not regret it. I'm going to make a full video talking about all my thoughts about Funko Hollywood a different time, but for now, let's get into all the pops I picked up in my 2-day trip, which is almost as many as I pick up in an entire month. So in short, we have a lot to go through. Starting off, I picked up a couple pops from the Suicide Squad line, which just came out, and I was really excited to see that they had at the store. The first one I picked up was Harley Quinn. This was the main version of her. There's also an exclusive version of her in a dress, I believe. And I gotta say, this box art here on the side looks absolutely fantastic. It was based off some concept art that was teased in an initial trailer for the Suicide Squad back at DC Fandom last year, where they had all the characters and they had this cool font with a little picture of them in the background, and they captured that really great. Here you can see characters like King Shark, Harley Quinn, Rick Flag. I think that's Javelin there at the top. That's really cool. Polka Dot Man, of course. So there we go. And this pop looks absolutely fantastic. One of my favorites in the entire line, mostly because James Gunn said this outfit that she's wearing in this pop and the scenes in the movie is actually based off Harley Quinn's appearance in Batman Arkham City, which is one of my favorite video games ever. So I'm really happy they're able to get that outfit and turn it into a live action suit. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and she looks so much better in her traditional red and black outfit versus some of the other goofy designs she had in the last movie. So there you go, there's a look at Harley Quinn. One of my favorite pops from this line for sure. Next up, we got Bloodsport, who is sort of filling the Will Smith Deadshot role in this movie, where his main motivation about getting out of prison is seeing his daughter again, who's obviously on the other side of the bars. Really emotional story going on, and I really can't wait to see what's going on with this guy's character. But I gotta say, for the pop, I dig it a lot. The mask gives me serious Alien Predator vibes, and I dig it. The blue on it looks phenomenal, I like the teeth as well. I can't wait to see what the unboxed version, or sorry, the unmasked version of this guy looks like. Overall, really good design. They really capture the blue and the orange of his suit perfectly. Great Suicide Squad pop for sure. The next one I picked up was David Dastmalchian's character, Polka Dot Man. He's quite an obscure character. We don't know too much about him in the whole DC world. I think James Gunn said that he wants to get more of a goofy character to put in his movie. But I want to take this one out of the box because he has a thing going on with the polka dots coming from his hands. It's quite similar to that Wonder Woman pop for ECCC where she's throwing the tiara. It's a very similar dynamic here. You can see the polka dots are kind of coming out on his hand. Great paint application with the plastic and then the paint dots here, which kind of look like an artist palette, so nice little detail there. You can see, as I suggested in my concept video, he's actually in a bit of an action pose, so nice touch there. I really appreciate it. Pop looks great overall. Really dig his suit, and I think they did a fantastic job with this one. The last Suicide Squad pop I picked up was the team's field leader, Rick Flag. Another one I was looking forward to because I really didn't like the pop very much that came out for the 2016 movie, but let's take this guy out of the box as well for a reason I'll talk about in a moment. But I think this one looks a lot better. They absolutely nailed his hairstyle with this kind of comb over that you see him a lot in the trailers, and the blood gash at the top of his head has really great paint applications. And of course, they did a great job with his camo pants and the bunny t-shirt, which I really want to see. The decals printed on there, phenomenal. So overall, great looking pop, and I'll probably be putting on my shelf here pretty darn soon. And that's going to do it for all the Suicide Squad pops I picked up. So let's get into some Funko Hollywood exclusives, which you can only get at the actual store. The first one I got here, I was very surprised to see this one. I did not think they would actually have it, is Marilyn Monroe. She came out as part of the Funko Hollywood opening ceremony where they had, I think, 5 or 6 different exclusives, and all of them were wearing these sunglasses, and most of them were sort of Hollywood themed. It was a great touch, and I think it was really relevant to the overall theme of the store. It sold out really quickly, and it was sitting at around, I don't know, $150 to $200 for a very long time. But they recently restocked it, and it's been becoming a bit more of a perennial exclusive where you just kind of go there, and if you're there, you can get it. It's not really worth very much now. It's worth, I think, $30 last time I checked. So nothing too crazy, but this one is actually kind of sentimental to me. I have a really funny Marilyn Monroe story. So when I was younger, I went to Universal Studios, and we were in the line to get into the park, kind of waiting to get in. It's sort of this holding area with a kind of ribbon to hold everybody back. And there's a woman dressed up as Marilyn Monroe. She's standing on the other side, and she sees me in the crowd. She kind of points at me, and she tells me, "Hey, you little boy, come here." And I come on the other side of the park, and I actually got to cut the ribbon open to open the park for the day. So it was a really special moment, and I wanted to get this pop so I would always remember it wherever I go. So great looking pop, and the sunglasses look phenomenal as well. And I gotta say, this is probably the best looking Marilyn Monroe pop we have out of all the ones that they've done. And then I also picked up a separate Funko Hollywood exclusive. That was Tourist Freddy. This one looks phenomenal as well, just like the Marilyn Monroe. I remember when I first saw it on the shelf, I was a lot more excited about it than I probably should have. I thought this was like a one-off thing where they had an extra line around the back, put it on the shelf, but just like the Marilyn Monroe, it's a sort of perennial exclusive where they have a lot of stock. It's not really an issue about getting it right now. But I really like the Hollywood sticker, of course. Let's take him out of the box and take a closer look at him. He's just a tourist. He's got his little button-down shirt on, sunglasses, of course, and he's even holding a little Funko Hollywood bag, which is a nice touch. This has to be one of my favorite Freddys, if not my favorite Freddy in my entire collection. So, good look at him there. Moving on to some Star Wars pops, I picked up a couple from the Rise of Skywalker line. The only 2 that I hadn't managed to pick up yet. The first one was Rey with her yellow lightsaber you see her in at the end of the Rise of Skywalker. Pretty cool scene. I really like how they're kind of flipping between the colors during that moment. So there we go. I was able to pick up the other Rey a couple months ago, the one with the blue lightsaber, so of course I needed the one with the yellow. And I was also able to pick up Ben Solo. He's in a really funny pose that he has in the movie where he kind of shrugging his shoulders. It's right when he's about to fight the Knights of Ren. So really funny that Funko was able to capture that in his pop, and I think it looks great. I gotta say, although the sequel trilogy was not done too well, his character was a highlight for me. So, pretty cool. Next up, this is just more of a random pop I found. It's actually the Specialty Series exclusive Creed Bratton. You can see him right here. He's holding actually he's not holding anything, he's just pointing. There's actually a chase variation of this Creed where he is bloody. So I had to get this one. I'm trying to get all the Office ones, and it's a great addition to my collection. And I really hope they can finish out filling out. I really hope they can make some more of the supporting cast characters in the future. I also managed to pick up a couple pops from some of my favorite TV shows. The first one was The Flash, which I've been watching a lot of lately. I'm on season 3 right now, which is pretty crazy to believe since I just started watching it. The first one I picked up was Reverse Flash, aka Eobard Thawne. He's the main villain of the first season, and of course this side art here looks really good. I like it. It's like the Flash running through Central City. On the back you can see some of the other pops that came out during this season 1 wave, like Barry and then Captain Cold. It's a pretty basic pop in the kind of old mold where it's just hands to the fist, sorry, hands to the side, not really a lot going on with the details. But it's still a nice pop, and I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. And I also picked up another Flash pop. This is more of the newer wave of Flash pops. It's Killer Frost, aka Caitlin Snow. She's one of the main supporting characters in the show. And when I saw her pop, I thought I had to pick it up. I would get some of the other ones, but I haven't gone to the point of the show where I know who the characters are, so I'm just going to hold off on that so I can really talk more about them later. So there's those 2. And then from a separate TV show, Stranger Things, there's a couple pops from the season 3 wave I had not managed to pick up just yet. One was Alexi with his Slurpee, who's a pretty prominent supporting character. Right there. Really good looking pop. It came out a while ago. I just never really saw it in the store. And also, of course, Robin. And she has her little You Rule, You Suck board there. Love it. You have some of the other ones on the back. So there's those two. Just wanted to show those off. And then I also picked up a pop that's a bit of a meme right now. It's from the Pop Icons. It's actually Flocked Grumpy Cat. It's a special edition sticker, so I'm not quite sure where it's exclusive to. I think it's Entertainment Earth. You can see the pop there. And then the actual cat from the meme is shown on the back, which is a great touch from Funko. Unfortunately, since it's flocked, I have to keep it in the box, which is a bit of a bummer, not gonna lie, but hey, I'll deal with it. And last but certainly not least, I picked up two pops from The Mandalorian. The first one was actually the Child. And somehow, someway, after all the child variations that Funko has made over the years, like the macaroon one, the butterfly holding a little ball, I had never picked one up. So of course, when I saw this guy at Funko Hollywood, I had to get it. And I really want to get the original one just so I had it. I might pick up another one pretty soon, maybe like the butterfly one or something. I don't know. But I just want the original one just because it's, well, the original. I just didn't want to get a variant just to get the child pop. I had to get the original one. And it's one of the only pops that's in the side box because his ears are just that long. So that's the Child. And then I also picked up one of the main villains from The Mandalorian, Moff Gideon. And he's actually holding his Darksaber in this pop. So great looking pop there. There is a glow-in-the-dark version where the Darksaber glows up. That's exclusive to Target with a Moff Gideon t-shirt, but I just want this one a bit better because I don't really like glow-in-the-dark pops as a rule, and that glow is just not really worth it for me. So there we go. But that is going to wrap it up for my Funko Hollywood pop hunt and haul. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.